Hi everyone! This training video is going to discuss the change order process for proposal requests. Change order workflows now utilize DocuSign, which enables electronic signature of change orders. These include the GMP amendment, proposal request, request for change order, and change directive. Users who are sent a contract modification for signature via DocuSign do not need a separate account to sign the document. However, it is recommended. You can sign up for a free DocuSign account at docusign.net. Before we walk through the change order process, there are a couple notes about deduct change orders. If you are taking money away from the contract, this proposal will lock the contract schedule of values and no applications for payment can be created until that change order is approved or withdrawn. There is a new workflow, the expedited deduct change order workflow, that can be activated for your project and can help avoid locking the SOV. You can contact your OFCC project manager or project coordinator to enable this. Also, if you have an application for payment in your drafts, it can be corrupted when a deduct change order is created. There is a fix for this. You create your pay application and send it forward to the architect, then have the architect return it to you for clarification. This changes the status of your application for payment record and keeps the change order from corrupting it. The proposal request process is used when the revision to the contract schedule of values will not adversely impact the construction schedule or the finished product if not implemented. The architect initiates the proposal request and the contractor provides pricing and time impact. Proposal requests are initiated in OCI as change orders. The workflow is created by the architect, sent to the contractor for proposal creation, sent back to the architect for review. It can go for update if necessary, then sent to the project manager for review, and then to the project coordinator for change order validation. Finally, the project coordinator will create the DocuSign document and send out for vendor signature via DocuSign. As the architect, I'm going to create the change order by going to Logs, clicking on Change Order, and then when I click Create, I'll have to select a workflow. I am looking for the OFCC Proposal Request version 3.0. I'll go ahead and select the workflow. And then my record should pop up here for me. I'm going to click the General tab to expand that upper form, and I'll go ahead and title the change order. Next, I'll select the contract reference, and then I'll enter the change order number. Next, I'll scroll down to the change order details section where I'll enter a description of the work, and the justification. I can add any necessary attachments by clicking Add Attachment and choosing items from Document Manager that I might need to attach to the record. When I'm ready to send the record forward to the contractor, I'll click Action Details. I can see that my workflow action has already been selected, but I need to choose who to send the change order to for proposal creation. I'll go ahead and click the To box, and then I can select the user or users that it needs to go to for proposal creation. Then click Add and click OK. Finally, I'll click Send. Now the contractor will get a task and they can create the cost proposal. The contractor will receive an email notification from OCI letting them know that they have a change order task for proposal creation. Then they can go ahead and click the Unifier login link to access the task. When the record opens up for you in OCI, note the task details, who the record came from, who it was sent to, and what it was sent for. Then you can click Accept Task to begin work on the record. Click the General tab to expand that upper form, and then we'll scroll down to the change order cost and time impact. If there were contract days changed for this change order, you would enter those here, and then enter the total amount of the change order. To add the line items for your change order, you can click the Line Item List tab. To add line items, click Add. The first line we're going to add is a deduct line. Anytime you need to deduct money from your current contract schedule of values, you're going to use the first option here, the reference option. We're going to go ahead and click select. And what this does is it pulls up a copy of our SOV. I'm going to highlight the line by choosing the item in the WBS column, for example, this line, line 5, and click select. Then in the amount, I'm going to enter the deduct amount for my change order line. If I have subcontractor or supplier on this line, I can go ahead and select them here. If not, I'm going to go ahead and click Save and Add New. The next example is to add a brand new line to the SOV. So anytime I'm adding money to my schedule of values, it's going to be a brand new line. If I know the WBS code, I can go ahead and type it in here. Otherwise, I'll click the arrow and it will pull up an entire list of WBS codes for me. I'll click Collapse to simplify the list. And then usually we're looking at the construction execution codes. So I'll go ahead and find my appropriate code, enter a short description, and then enter the amount. Again, if there's a subcontractor or supplier on this job, we can go ahead and select them here. And then we can click Save and Close. When reviewing my line item list, I can see that I have a reference of 0 on my concrete labor line with an add amount of $4,000. The system is going to renumber that 0 and place it at the bottom of your current schedule of values. For this reference number here, line 5, I can see that I'm taking $1,000 away from a current line on my SOV. I'll want to go back up to the General tab just to make sure that my total amount matches my line item total and that my difference is 0. Next, I'll go to Action Details, verify that a workflow action has been selected, and then go ahead and click Send. Once the contractor creates the cost proposal, it will come back to the AE for review. The AE will receive an email notification that they have a task to complete in OCI and click on the Unifier login link to access that task. Once your task opens up for you, you can note the task details and then click Accept Task to begin work on the record. Review both the General tab, including the change order cost and time impact section, as well as the line item list. Once your review is complete, click the Action Details tab, choose your workflow action, Accept. You can return for clarification if necessary. We'll choose Accept. It's then going to go on to the Project Manager for review. Then you can click Send. If you have any questions, please contact us at the OCI Support Desk, oci@ofcc.ohio.gov or 614-644-2211.